How well do you really know someone? I asked, staring at the dusty box Grandma had left behind. It sat in the middle of the living room like a challenge, daring us to open it. The smell of pine and cinnamon filled the house, but it couldn't mask the tension in the air. My siblings and cousins were scattered around the room, their faces a mix of grief and awkwardness. It was our first Christmas without Grandma, and none of us wanted to admit how much we missed her or how little we'd seen of each other before this. Mom cleared her throat and gestured toward the box. She wanted us to open it together, she said, her voice tight. Inside, we found a porcelain music box, the kind Grandma used to wind up every Christmas Eve. It played a tinkling version of Silent Night, but what caught my eye was the note tucked beneath it. To my family, find the truth, and you'll find me. What does that mean? My cousin Kayla asked, holding up the note like it might crumble. Maybe she left us a scavenger hunt, my brother Jake said, half joking. She was always hiding things, I muttered. The room fell silent. We all knew what I meant. Grandma wasn't just eccentric. She was secretive. She'd married young, lost Grandpa too soon, and raised Mom and Uncle Henry with the quiet strength. But there were gaps in her story, things she never talked about. Mom found the first clue. Beneath the music box was a key, old and tarnished. This looks like it's from the attic, she said. The attic smelled like cedar and nostalgia. We dug through old trunks and boxes until Kayla found a journal wrapped in a red ribbon. Inside was another note. Your next clue is where love began. What does that mean? Jake asked. Her wedding photo, Mom said instantly. Downstairs, we pulled the framed picture off the wall. Taped to the back was a yellowed envelope. Inside was a faded map of the town, with an X marked at a little diner on Main Street. She used to meet Grandpa there, Mom whispered, her eyes glistening. We bundled up and headed out into the snow. The diner was closed for the holiday, but the owner, a family friend, let us in. Behind the counter, taped to an old recipe book, was the next clue. The past isn't just mine, it's ours. Look where stories were told. The library, Uncle Henry said, speaking for the first time all night. At the library, we found a dusty box in the archives labeled with Grandma's maiden name. Inside were letters, hundreds of them, between her and a man who wasn't Grandpa. The room spun. She was in love with someone else? Kayla asked, her voice shaking. No, Mom said, reading one of the letters. This was before Grandpa. She had a fiancé during the war, but he didn't come back. Piece by piece, the clues unraveled a story we'd never known. Grandma had been engaged to a soldier who died overseas. Heartbroken, she moved on and met Grandpa years later, but she never forgot her first love. The final clue led us back home, to the Christmas tree. Hidden beneath it was a small box with one last note. Love isn't about forgetting, it's about carrying it with you. Inside was a locket with two pictures, her first fiancé and Grandpa. As the snow fell outside, we sat together by the fire, the silence heavy but warm. Grandma's story wasn't just hers, it was ours now. And for the first time in years, we felt like a family again. That Christmas, we didn't just mourn Grandma, we found her. And in doing so, we found each other. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.